Okay, so let's look at, say we had a failed near side tilt sweep. We need another pathway to go from there. Let's take a look at that. So we're in playing the knee shielded position. We're now looking at offensive, being offensive. So we looked at, I could make that near side grip reach under my leg. So we don't want to reach between my legs, because if I make that grip on his pants, and now when I start to flare my knee and try to punch up, my own leg is restricting me. So I need to make sure on the near side tilt sweep that I come under that leg and grab the pants. There's a lot more space. So when I flare my knee, I can punch up with that arm. And then that's getting me into a better kazushi, a better off balance. But sometimes, savvy players, when they make those grips, and we're here and here, he knows I want to take him this road, he might lean slightly back. So we can hit the far side sweep, that's another option. But another pathway we can do if we're into arm drags or taking the back, from that position, as I hit the sweep, he comes back, I just kick up with my leg. The second I kick up with my leg, I've created space between his right hip and his right elbow. I now sit up and I punch his right wrist towards his right hip, and my hand comes under his armpit. Okay. A lot of times with the arm drag is people, they sit up to the arm drag, and then especially in no gi they go to arm drag and there's too much slip factor. Another thing is, as I go to arm drag, Cahill's posturing and pulling his arm back, and I kind of lose that position. Whereas when we push it into this hip, I've made a massive lever there. So now I don't have any arm drag, you bro. It's not. I need to pull him over from that position. So now I find the hip, base of my elbow, stay on your knees, buddy. And now I come up and I widen my knee. Okay. So two pathways from here. We can attack the back with upper body grips or lower body grips. I'm going to lock seatbelt, and now from that position I can just tilt onto my right side. My right hook's already in. I just put my left foot on the hip, and now we are on the back position. That post rear mount, as Dominic calls it. So let's get on the angle on this side, bro. So from our knee shield, I'm being offensive. I'm going to make my near side grips under the pants. Maybe start to initiate the sweep. He's pulling back, so my leg kicks up. Same time my leg kicks up, I pendulum my leg. So I move from a supine position to the seated guard position. My hand, left hand, pushes his right towards his hip, and my right hand that had the pants arm drags him. So that hand finds the tricep. And as I fall back, I'm arm dragging and basing with my right elbow on the mat. From there, I don't want this ability to come up and then maybe Cahill reaches my right wrist with his right hand and pulls it towards me, pulls it towards him and breaks my base. Let's do that again. So I get to here, I'm trying to come up and he just snags that and pulls it and has me down again. So now once I'm here and I'm staying tight, I don't want my base compromised, because it's all my weight's on my right hand. So the detail is I withdraw my right knee, but I keep my hook in and I flare that knee out. So even if he pulls that hand away, it doesn't really matter. I've made a base for my knee. I just lock seatbelt. A lot of options we can do from here. Now I can just tilt them back. I'm sternum, my sternum's between the shoulder blades. I can now start playing the straight jacket system from there. That's one option. Or we can attack the back using lower body grips. Let's take a look at that. So we're here. I've made my near side grips. Maybe I just had them and I didn't even initiate the sweep. I just want to start being offensive through the arm drag. So you just kick up, push that in, arm drag back, build the base. So I'm not relying on my right hand. So instead of locking seatbelt, I just turn towards his far hip. From there I can body lock it, and then I'll put my foot between his legs, and then I just pull him on top of me. Once we end up in this position, we are in the truck. So if you're into 10th Planet stuff, we have a calf crank from there. Lots of different subs in here. We're just going to use it to take the bag. So I can't get on Callan's back at the minute because the mat's occupying the space. So my left foot goes in the back of my right heel. As I leg press to get his back off the mat, I release the body lock. The left hand controls the hip. Right arm comes over his right shoulder. Now from here, I need alignment. So I'm going to plant my left foot on the mat, move my hips back, so my sternum's between the shoulder blades, and now we are on the back and we have alignment. Let's look at that again. So, from our knee shield, we're here, we're going to make our grips, we're going to start to initiate the sweep. Maybe he's pulling back, so now you just kick up, hit the arm drag, and we're here. And then maybe I don't want him hand fighting to stop me hitting harness. Don't let me get this hand over the shoulder. He's defending it. So then I can just switch to the attack lower body grips. Just body lock, step between his feet, and then I'm pulling him back on top of me into the truck. So option one from there, we have the calf crank, or I can leg press. So as I release the body lock, left hand controls his left hip, right comes over his shoulder, and then a slight shrimp to get alignment, and then I'm in post rear mount, ready to start attacking the back. So a good option, a good pathway to take from a failed near side tilt sweep.